Got to Brooklyn at 6 a.m. in the morning. I was waiting for 3 hours to unload my chilled load at Amazon facility. At around 9:15, guy finally showed up. He says they let him in upstairs and he's gonna be able to unload it soon. He had me open up the door and put back up into the dock. As he pulled first pallet, I only had 8 pallets. As he pulled first pallet, he told me that he's gonna be rotating trucks. He's gonna be unloading 1 pallet from me, 1 or 2 pallets from a dry van, and so on and so forth, you know. So here I am sitting with refrigerated load, with doors open on a reefer into open air, because they don't have a refrigerated facility here to back up into. Everything goes to an open air dock, and temperature right now on my truck is showing 98 degrees. It was around 92, 93 this morning. This is like the hottest day of the year so far. So I've been sitting here for like an hour with open doors. Obviously all the cold air from the reefer ran out, because obviously the machine is not strong enough to fight Mother Nature. Then they had a product sitting in a cooking warehouse, like so freaking hot, for like an hour. And later on, they coming back and they telling me the product is out of range on temperature. He has a pocket thermometer, like a 99 cents item from a 99 cent store, or God only knows from where, some Chinese crap. And he measured on the yogurt. He threw the yogurt to the ground. He crushed another like sour cream or something like that. He just fucking started ripping out boxes and looking for a reason to reject this load, as they got the load out of temperature on their own dock. I swear to God, it's 98 degrees. Let it be 92, 93. They have a product sitting on a loading dock in a cooking warehouse for an hour, and then finally he shows up. He has not showed up since 6 a.m. in the morning when I pulled in. So he shows up at 10 a.m. just to measure the temperature after the product has been sitting for an hour on the dock. Now they're saying product is out of range. I swear to God. I'll show you the reefer in a minute. The reefer is holding range. He was holding range all the way home to the load. We went to Baltimore with no issues. Machine has at 33 range exactly, plus minus 1 or 2 degrees as it fluctuates the compressor. Those guys are the most ridiculous place I've ever seen. You pull in with a reefer into an open door facility, open dock facility, in a scorching heat. I mean scorching heat. They have a product sitting on the dock cooking for an hour, and then they're gonna measure the temperature. Measure the temperature. If you want to measure the temperature, measure the temperature before I open the door. Measure the temperature the moment you open the door. Look at the temperature on the reefer. Don't look at the product after you got the product out of range. It's been cooking for you for an hour, and you were too busy sleeping, not showing up. I mean, seriously, some guys are sitting here 4 or 5 hours before even anybody comes over, before anybody even shows up. They often do like such a crazy things. They're gonna be unloading 1 reefer and 2 dry vans and gonna be rotating. They only have 1 pallet jack. They wanna seem like they're taking care of everybody at once after everybody waited 2, 3, 4 hours. And they're rotating frozen, they're rotating chill with dry vans, and they're unloading at the same time when the machines are open. reefers are open into hot air, just into a space. Mother Nature will overpower any machine eventually. For first 15 minutes, half an hour, the machine will hold range with open doors in a scorching sun, but eventually it will blow away. It's a AC unit versus Mother Nature. There is no winning this battle. And they have a product sitting for 1 hour before in a cooking warehouse before they even measure the temperature. I mean, come on, people. I know Harrisburg Logistics, I know other people, everybody's loads got trashed here. How can you deliver food to the richest city in the world? This is New York City, people. This is Brooklyn, New York City. We are like stone's throw away from Manhattan. People, I mean, you're gonna sicken people. You're gonna make people sick. Now you're on a laptop, doing your laptop things, talking to a supply chain or whatever, looking for an excuse because you damaged the product. I mean, come on. Scorching heat, 92, 93, 95 degrees, 98 degrees, the hottest day of the year, and you have the product sitting. It's gonna be sitting there for an hour, 2 hours more before you even decide what the hell you want to do with it. This is the same story every day. Every day. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to come even downstairs to look at the load. Nobody wants to unload trucks. Not in the rain, not in the freezing, not in the hot, not in the heat. Nobody wants to work. They have probably 3-4 managers. Well, they telling me manager will show up. There's 3 people showing up. Everybody says he's a manager, and they're different people. One guy tells the guy to do this, the other guy tells to do that. There is only one guy really trying to do something, and he feels stupid because he has 3 people telling him to do 3 different things. I'm sitting here, I closed the doors on the reefer. Machine went back to 33 degrees. I'm holding temperature. I have 1 pallet of grapefruit juices. It wasn't properly packaged up, and it's leaning to the side a little bit. The product, shifted in the transport. They only shrink wrap it with like 1 or 2 layers of shrink wrap, where product probably weighs 1,000 pounds, and it's obvious it's gonna shift in shipping. They overload those pallets. They got no supervision at either end. Not in Hagerstown, not here, not Bethpage, not Baltimore, not Havana. Actually, Havana and Bethpage are really nice people, but like this is the worst location possible. You sit with a reefer, open reefer, in scorching sun, blowing cold air into Mother Nature. Not to a refrigerated facility. You don't back up to the refrigerated facility. You don't back up to refrigerated dog door. You back up to open air and let it sit for an hour because the guy is unloading a dry van next to you. And every so often he grabs one of your pallets. Machine is meant to go out of the range. She is meant to do that. She is not able to overpower Mother Nature. Absolutely never. Absolutely never. They're doing this on purpose. I don't know if they overstock, overloaded, they didn't want this load, so they're trashing. They're trashing 8 pallets of food on purpose. And even right now, it's still sitting there. They don't know what the hell to do with it because I think they don't have space. Every time we show up here, they're always saying, oh, we don't have space. We need 2-3 hours to make space. We need 4 hours to make space. Why you order product if you don't have a space? Driver is going out of service hours. Trucks are idling. Reefers are idling. Reefers are lining, burning fuel. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? All you need is one serious guy who knows what the hell he's doing. Boom, 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 1, 2, 3, unload it, get it to the proper space, get it to a chiller, get it to a freezer. Like it works in Baltimore. When Sean is there or this other the lady is there, boom, 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 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 minutes at max, and it's unloaded, and the facility is not refrigerated. Avenel, the entire facility is refrigerated. The moment you pull into the door, you are pretty much within the same temperature as your trailer, because the facility is refrigerated. Hagerstown is, I don't know Hagerstown, but probably is refrigerated. Bethpage is not refrigerated, and Brooklyn is just freaking open air. I swear to God, they gonna give people fucking diarrhea, they gonna give people salmonella, they gonna give people all kinds of sicknesses sooner or later. There is no fucking way they can be unloading dry van, rotating with reefer, rotating with another dry van, and have a yogurt, sour creams, milk, whatever, juices sitting or just in the scorching sun. This is ridiculous. Now they don't even know what to do. They probably gonna reject the product, they're gonna trash the product, they won't probably gonna wanna claim it on my insurance. Guys, it doesn't work this way. You fucked over a product. You fucked over 8 pallets of food where people are fucking starving in the United States of America. The richest country, the best economy in the world, is starting to starve because nobody wants to work. They're not producing enough. People don't have the money, and fucking Amazon is trashing products left and right, getting them out of temp, out of range. They disposing of them sooner or later. They don't have a space in a reefer. They don't in a chiller. They don't have a space even on a dock. They don't have proper workers. They don't. I mean, seriously, they make such a big deal. Your truck cannot be hooked up to the trailer. You need to disconnect. You need to. They gonna lock your glove hands. They're gonna do this, do that. It all depends on the guy. Today, guy was unloading. My truck is idling. Airlines are hooked up. My truck is running. He's unloading. He's going into the trailer. No problem. Everybody is different. Everybody has their own way of doing things. But you cannot, under no fucking circumstances, you can trash a product and blame it on the driver. You can see in my mirror the temperature. There is a white light on there. That means the temperature is within range, and it's set at 33 degrees. It goes up 1 degree, 2 degrees maybe, and then compressor kicks back in and starts going again, because you would obviously freeze it if it kept going on the time. So it circulates, it cuts in and out to keep the temperature. And they're gonna be fucking telling me the load got spoiled during the trip. Every time I stop, I look at it on the stairs. I see the light as I drive. I see the light. I know temperature is within proper range, but temperature is not within proper range on your dock when it's sitting in a scorching sun. There is no way reefer unit can overpower a mother nature. And now you don't want to even unload the remainder of the product. There is 1 pallet of juices left, which definitely didn't get spoiled. It only was leaning over a little bit. So they saying they cannot accept this because they cannot dismantle the pallets. With unloaded pallets in other facilities, with reloaded pallets onto other pallets, with stacked product onto other pallets to maximize space. This guy is telling me he cannot straighten up the juices on a pallet, and he's refusing the entire pallet of product because it's leaning, and he cannot touch the pallet. I swear to God, I can unwrap this, cut the wrap, fix it up in a minute, and we can have it going. And there's nothing wrong with this product or the product. There was nothing wrong with the product when I dropped it off, when the guy started unloading. If you want to know range and temperature on a reefer, you measure temperature on a reefer the moment reefer pulls up. The moment right before I open the door. Don't tell me product is out of range, don't tell me it's spoiled, don't tell me it's too hot. It's been sitting on your dog for 1 hour. People, come on. Hottest day of the year. Oh my god, temperature is rising, now it's showing 99. And my reefer is holding range, as you can see. White light is there. White little dot is there. She's holding range in 99-degree weather with no issues, and the guy is telling me the product got spoiled. All the way home, fairly free, from Hagerstown to via Baltimore to Brooklyn. All night drive. I'm out of service hours right now again, which is normal for Amazon. Amazon pushes drivers so hard, you wouldn't believe it. I'll make a couple more videos sooner or later. I will show you how they're scamming drivers. I will show you how they're cheating drivers, how they steal money from drivers. I know the in and outs. I know the tricks. I'm a relatively intelligent person. I very quickly realized how they're doing this. Millions, billions, believe it or not, about $1 trillion. Right now, Amazon owes carriers about $1 trillion in back pay. I will show you how they do it. It's a very smart algorithm built into Relay. I swear to God, people, every carrier that ever worked for Amazon got cheated, and I know how it's done. I will show you. I have proof. I have screenshots. I will show you one day how it's done. Most probably $1 trillion is not enough to cover back pay for the drivers. And now this 8 pallets of product going spoiled, going bad, because some idiot decided to unload 2 free trucks at one time, and none of the other trucks were refrigerated. They're gonna try to block me from Amazon. They're gonna try to claim it on my insurance. They're gonna reject the load. You cannot do that. You fucked over a product, and this is not the first time. Those products have been sitting. There's products, sometimes frozen stuff, sitting here on the dock for 2-3 hours because the guy forgets to take it upstairs, or the elevator is busy. This place is ridiculous. This place is so stupid, you have no idea. They go upstairs, hide. 2-3 hours, nobody even shows up just to see who you are and what you want, and they can see you from the windows. This is ridiculous. I swear to God.